Hey guys, how you all doing today? So I'm back with another lick for you, and I think this is a really cool one actually, as it's a legato lick, but it's strictly using minor pentatonic, okay? It's E minor pentatonic. And I got this kind of legato style with the use of pentatonics from a guy called Jim Politis. Okay, it was his idea actually, and I've watched his playing a lot over the last week or so, and he's really good. If you don't know who he is, I will leave his YouTube handle below. But yeah, I kind of got this pentatonic legato thing from him. So it's a bit of a different kind of style of legato than what I'm used to with the QLS kind of stuff. But this really made me think differently about some lines, and it's really added some stuff to my playing, so I thought I would show you guys. I have left the tab in the description, the lick what I've done today. Okay, I've put it in the description along with that E drone I was playing over at the start as well, so I've left that in there, and it's for free download. Goes without saying, if you do like what I do, please think about subscribing to my channel. It really helps me out, and also that thumb below, give it a thumbs up. So the lick itself, like I say, it's all in E minor pentatonic, and I'm just joining a few shapes together. So I'm going to break this down for you now, and I'm going to break it in parts 1 and 2 of the fretboard, okay? So it's 100 BPM, but feel free to put this tempo at anything you like. You know, that's why I put it to a drone and not on backing track, because you can put it to a tempo that you're comfortable with. So I'm using kind of 16th note triplets, so it's groups of 6 really. So I am using shapes positions 3 and 4 to begin with the E minor pentatonic. So position 3 of E minor pentatonic starts on the 5th fret, and it goes like this. Position 4 goes and sounds like this. Okay, now the lick that I played was combining those two shapes, and it sounds like this. Okay, so I've got okay, so that is the lick. Okay, so I'm going to break this down. So I'm starting on the 5th fret and hammering onto the 10th fret. And there's no hybrid picking in this, guys, as well. I wanted to just, you know, I love the hybrid picking sound, but I wanted to try and make this use with just a pick, okay? Just to build up my playing with that as well. So I have. So that's the first section. So I am on fret 5, hammer onto 10, and then with the middle finger I go to fret 7 on the A string, okay, so this would be my root. So I have 5, hammer, 7, so it's 5, 10, hammer on the low E, pick the 7th fret A string. And then I go to 5 on the D string, and then hammer to 9, and then pull back off to 5. So I'm down, 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 hammer, down, down, hammer, pull off, okay? Sorry, hammer back onto the 7th fret on the D string then, and then to the 9. Then I go to the 7th fret on the G string, 5th fret on the B string, and then the 10th fret on the B string. So pull off back to 5 on the B string, hammer to 8 on the B string, then back to 10 on the B string, hammer on as well. So far. And then it's kind of I'm playing the same note here, both A's, okay, on the B string and then on the high E string. So, and then I pick with an up pick on the 10th fret high E. So, pull off back to 5 on the high E, 8th fret B string with a down pick, that is, 9th fret on the G string, pull off to 7 on the G then, and then hit 9 on the D string, okay, with my middle finger. So far. Then I pick on the 10th fret with the 3rd finger, and then I pull off to the 7th fret with my 1st finger on the A string. So that is the first part, okay? And I'm combining shapes 3 and 4. But it doesn't sound pentatonic, right? But it is. So, okay, I did a pull off there to 7. It doesn't. It goes to 10. But then when I join to the next shape, it does go to 7. But think of the 10 as the last kind of note in your phrase then. So, right. So as you hit the 10th fret on the low E string, you pull off to 7, and then you hammer on to 12, okay? So this is position 4 of E minor pentatonic, and I'm going into position 5 of E minor pentatonic. Okay, so I'm covering 3, 4, and 5, and I do go into the first in a second, okay, in position 1. So you're covering quite a bit of the guitar with positions 3, 4, 5, and then 1. So I'll go through that first part again. Okay, so after that 10. And then I am onto this section, okay? So, okay, so that's how long the lick is actually. It's not too bad, but when you're playing it, your eyes are wandering because you're covering such a lot of ground on the fretboard. So, this section, I'll show you how it goes into that second part again. Okay, so after that 10, like I say, you go to the 7, then go to the 12 on the low E. So it's 12, yeah. Yeah, so you got 7, hammer to 12, hit 10 with my 3rd finger, okay, on the A string. So it's, and then hit 7th fret on the D string. And then you hammer or pick, did I pick? Yeah, it's picked there. Pick on 12, pull back off to 7, hammer back onto 9, then hammer back onto 12. So I have, okay, so it's pick, hammer, pick, 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 pull off, hammer, hammer. Like that. So, okay, that's what you have so far. Okay, so after this hammer on, with 3 note per string hammer on, just using pentatonics again, I hit the 9th fret with my middle finger on the G string. So, then hit the 8th fret B string, hammer to 12 on the B string, pull back off to 8 on the B string, 10, 12, hammer on the B string. Okay, so I've got, and then again that double note thing happening. So I'm hitting the B's there, so it's a B note. So, and then hit 12 on the high E string, pull off. Now this was the hardest part for me, because you're covering a lot of ground here. You go. Now at that tempo it's not too bad, but when you're playing it and want it to be fluid, it can get a bit, the visualization part can get a bit hairy, okay? So just really isolate that section. So, coming from here, we have 12, pull off to 9, to 7, sorry. Then we go 10 with the middle finger on the B string, little finger to 12 on the G string, pull off to 9 on the G string, 12 with the middle finger on the D string, 14th fret with the little finger on the A string, pull off to 10 on the A string, and then finish off with on the root on the 12th fret on the low E. Okay, so that's the whole lick. Okay, so rewind that I would a few times. My brain really struggled then, so sorry if that was a bit slow. But yeah, it's a tough one, and like I've only just learned it today, so you know I'm still trying to get it into my muscle memory. But yeah, really keep that super slow, and it's a really good challenge to you know, to limit yourself with just the use of pentatonics, and try and think of different ways you can use the minor pentatonic, because that is a, you know, it's a kind of a way that when you hear pentatonics and hear the pentatonic scale, you don't really think of it like that. Okay, so have a go at that. The tab will be below. And yeah, please have tag me in it and try and do it. That would be really great. And like I say, pick your own tempo. That was at 100 BPM, groups of 6. But if start off super slow, you might want to do it different groupings. But I found that 6 flows quite nicely. Anyway, guys, I'll be back again tomorrow. And have a good day. And yeah, give it a go. See ya.